So what do I think of this spear? I find it fascinating. These short spears are deadly. I think the Zulus proved what you can do with a short spear. But today I have for you this short spear. Alright, so we're going to go Fruit Ninja with this short spear. Alright, so this is a pretty cool spear. I'll give you the information about it after the fun. Warm up with the water jug. Water jug, warm up. Right off with his head. There you go. More Fruit Ninja action for you. And there you go. Double cut for you. This will be good eating. You know, in the movies, they'll stab someone and they'll stab them and leave it in there. In real life, you don't gotta leave it in there. In real life, a stab should be quick. It should be like a gunshot. Alright? This is a stab. In and out. It's done its damage. In and out. Alright? Alright, here is a look at the spear. Man, very simple, direct, and deadly. Double-edged, kind of like a short sword. Like if you look at it like this, it's a short sword, or maybe a super long dagger. Right, but then you've got this. It's available on Etsy. This was actually listed as the Spartan Ottoman Viking Spear. Alright, just for the keywords. But it's a short spear, a compact spear, so I'm going to call it a trench spear. And it would actually be very deadly in close-in combat. The blade length is 14 3/4 inches. The overall length is 27.6 inches. It is 1.7 pounds. The steel was just listed as high carbon steel. The wood is ash wood. Comes with a leather sheath. You see the seller there on Etsy. That seller is located in the UK, right? But this was forged by a blacksmith in Pakistan. The price that I paid was $114. Prices are subject to change. Now, when you go to the listing, you have to select Spartan Spear because there are other items sold at that same listing that have different prices, right? So make sure you select the one you actually want. Comes with this leather sheath. It's got a belt loop there, a retaining strap there. All right, we have a slight wind. Sorry if there's any wind noise, but real world conditions. Oh, yeah, the birds want to be in the video too. All right, so nice blade guard there. Now YouTube, this is the time in the video where I thank everybody who has been making an effort to leave comments to support the channel. It really helps with the algorithm. All right, I'm not going to say you have to leave a comment. You could give me a super thanks instead. No, just kidding. You don't have to do that. But any type of support you can give, even putting the video on a playlist, I believe that counts as engagement as well, right? So if you just make a playlist of your favorite video makers' videos, I believe that helps them with the brave new world of the algorithm. Yeah, this type of spear is deceptively deadly. Yeah, it's a mini spear, right? But I think the Zulus kind of proved that what you can do with a short spear. I mean, they were using them almost the way you would use like a gladius in close combat. Yeah, so an interesting item overall. Mine did have a crack in it. right? That might have happened during shipping because this comes from far away, so that might not be their fault. Remember what they said in Game of Thrones? The unsullied train with the 3 spears, which I assume that one is like probably a pike, and another is a long spear, and then the third would be a short spear. That's what I figured. Yeah, this is my new home defense item, you know. You're trying to come up the stairs, come in through the window, you just get shish kebab. No. I have firearms for home defense, but I hear from people every day that for whatever reason, you know, they're in some country or some place they can't have that. They're using like spears, machetes. Yeah, I have had requests for more spears. Well, I mean, you're in luck because I agree, spears are pretty cool. You know, I wouldn't say a forgotten weapon, but on the internet, swords get all the glory, right? Swords, katanas especially. Let's do a little revival of interest in historical stuff like spears, right? A spear, yeah, historically spears have been quite the workhorse. Yeah, so this is pretty much completely impractical for most people in that you're not going to walk down the street carrying this probably, but if you collect, you know, if you have an interest in collecting weapons, especially just the more exotic, cool stuff like this, I like it. I see where they're going with that. I mean, it's about the length of an Eskrima stick, which opens up a world of possibilities in terms of different angles of attack, different things you can do with it. It's super maneuverable, is what it is in close combat. And you can use it the way you would use a short sword. But surprise, it's got that reach, right? Slash, slice, chop, pierce.